I've loved video games my entire life. The first significant video game story that affected my view of storytelling was the game Gun. I played this game on repeat on my GameCube, amazed by the story that I could barely understand at the age of 4. This paved the way for my taste in video games, favoring more narrative-driven stories rather than grindy gameplay loops. Fast forward to 10 years old, I had the choice between Saints Row 2 and Fallout 3 at a GameStop in Jersey. I chose Fallout 3. Fallout 3 had become one of my favorite games of all time. Do you remember the quest Those, where the young kid comes up to you asking to save his dad from the ants? I was completely blown away by this quest as a kid, for whatever reason. It wasn't that deep of a quest, but I'm sure you're wondering what any of this has to do with The Witcher 3. Fast forward to me at 17 years old, and the COVID epidemic closed down the world for a little bit. I started up a new game of Witcher 3 and let it consume my life. One of the first side quests you can find in the game is helping find a man's brother who was involved in a skirmish next to the village. Extremely simple, but it isn't. The man's brother is found wounded with an enemy soldier who is now his friend. This Nilfgaardian soldier, also wounded, saved the brother's life and deserted his army. The brother of the man refuses to leave him there to die, and you, the player, have a choice to make. Convince the man to save the Nilfgaardian because he saved the man's brother, or agree with the man in leaving the Nilfgaardian to die because the man is too nervous to let the Nilfgaardian stay at his farm. This doesn't have a huge impact on gameplay other than the fact that if you visit them at a later date, you can see them all alive and well on their farm. This is really just up to your personal morals and beliefs. But this quest sets the tone for the state of the world that you're about to experience. The world of The Witcher 3 doesn't have much black and white, it's mostly shades of gray. This quest is one of the simpler side quests in the game, and it can be found within the first 2 hours of the game. This quest has more interesting depth and choice than the entire main quest line of Starfield. A little later on in the game, the quest Forefathers Eve adds depth and immersion into the culture of the people that inhabit the land Geralt is traveling through. A character named the Peller asks Geralt for protection as he performs a ritual that is going to let spirits that may regret or be angry with the lives that they led before death finally be at rest. Unbeknownst to the Peller, his father appears to him during the ceremony. The Peller's father states that the Peller is a patricide, which means that he killed his father. During the ceremony, they are interrupted by witch hunters who deem the event to be necromancy. Here you are given yet another choice. Either you defend the Peller or don't get involved at all. Defending the Peller, which is the right choice, leads you to putting the father of the Peller's spirit to rest later on in that quest. If you choose not to get involved, the quest will end there. These two examples aren't even the most in-depth side quests in the game. Me personally, I just think it's beautiful what CD Projekt Red did with this game. It's amazing that the level of detail and side quests are more than most games have in their main quests. And most of the side quests in this game, you can feel the consequences. You can see how your choices affect other people and affect the story of side characters that aren't even included in the main story at all. Like, it's amazing to me. I think it's amazing. That's why The Witcher 3 is my favorite game of all time, but that's a whole other topic. I showed these two quests just because I wanted to show you an example of the least deep quests in the game. These two quests, they aren't the least deep quests in the game, but they are some of the least deep quests in the game, because there's other side quests that go even deeper and have even more morally gray choices that affect different side NPCs, and I just think it's amazing. I just wanted to show you the weakest part, which is still better than most RPGs nowadays. The branching choices leave lasting impacts on what you can do as the character and how NPCs react and interact with you later on in the game. This is done seamlessly by CD Projekt Red, and it's beautiful. It increases replayability and the overall immersion of the game. Thank you so much for watching. This is a little different from what I usually do on my channel, but comment and let me know if you enjoyed it. and would like more of this content. I hope you guys have a beautiful day. Please like and subscribe, share, comment, all that good stuff. Thank you for watching.